Hello everybody and welcome back to Rimworld, where today there was a new DLC that dropped that I actually didn't realize until it was already out. And today I decided to buy it. So I'm gonna probably make a new colony for the, getting everything in on this one. But I'm not going to be playing the same scenario. I am going to be trying with the Mechanator. So, now this one, I will admit, it's been forever, so I'm going to go for Classic Mode, Community Builder. But I highly suggest, for those of you who want to play this game, play it on whatever difficulty you want. Hell, after I'm done with this one, I might just go ahead and do a Randy. Let's say this all looks good. All looks good. Alright. Let's go with Dolphin Seed. Alright. Now, I've got no mods, but I have all of the DLCs on for this one. This is going to be insanity. And I'm really looking forward to seeing just what Odyssey adds. So I know that it adds, space travel and all that. Where would be a good spot to live as a Mechanator? Would this be good? Flat, huge river. I mean, it looks pretty nice. Got a huge river going through. Although, maybe a smaller river would be nice. But over here it gets too damp. This is tropical rainforest. This is temperate forest. Honestly, big river, not a bad plan. Not too far away from. Actually, we're far enough away from Orange Stream and Black Trustros. Okay. But I mean, this looks like a good spot. Got a huge river, average temperature. Let's go ahead and do this. So, I'm going to let it be fluid here. Techno-utopians. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like since I'm going to be going with tech, we should do techno-utopians. Or something. I don't know. Actually, that's right. We're doing the create custom. So, this is going to be a... What is out? It has been so long since I've played this game. I'm gonna read... sure. We're going mechs anyways. Thaumaturgist. Where is... I want it to be a collectivist. And... We could take this one. Oh, okay, so... It's only... Gotcha. Alright. Let's take that one. The Doctrine of Justice. Alright, I'm going to need to change some of these real quick. So I guess, editor me, cut till I'm done here. Alright, I think we have our religion here. So let's hit next. Now let's see who we have. I think I had one for... No, I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to make a real quick one for... Because one of the main things I want to have for this is... Where is it? Is it antibiotic lungs? Tox gas immunity, toxic environment resistance. Oh, yeah, antitoxic lungs, not antibiotic. Jeez. There was one other one, right? Where was it? I know there was something about lungs that made it really good to have if you're doing tox stuff. No, alright. But antitox lungs is going to be extremely nice for this. So, +2 complexity, -2 efficiency. But if I add psychically dull, or psychically deaf actually, cannot be affected by psychic influence, nor can they ever wield its power. That might be tough, but I need a way to up my metabolic efficiency. I mean, naked speed. Oh, it minuses speed when clothed. Okay. Mild UV sensitivity. I can do. Tinder skin. That would suck. Pyrophobia would also suck. I don't know what else I can do to try to even this out. I mean, I want them to have, let's just say, strong construction. Let's give them awful melee. Strong at cooking. I also need them to be a great intellectual, but poor social. So hunger rate is still through the roof. Let's say you're an awful artist. And I could probably get rid of the rest with the UV sensitivity. And then I could probably I do not know what my last stuff should be, because I'm going to need... Actually, this probably works, because antitoxic for just polluting the area, mild UV sensitivity to even everything out, bad at melee, but strong in construction, good at cooking, awful artist, poor social, and great intellectual. How about I also make you strong shooting and I already have no, I don't have crafting. Okay, I need to not edit crafting. And not dependency, those suck. Any of these good. I can make them a little nearsighted. Maybe slow study. No. Low gravity adapted. Oh, okay. I can make him a little unattractive and that'd bring back everything. So, I'm gonna name you the Mechanite. I think that's gonna work. I'll give you this icon because, haha. Alright. Genes are heritable. Save and apply. So you are going to be a mechanite. So now I need to find one that's got good stuff. Bloodlust and teetotaler. Okay. Oh. Oh, adhores. Alright. Adhores? I don't know. It is late at night. I am staggeringly ugly. Recluse and nimble. That is really high intellectual, decent shooting, and really good cooking and construction. Mining. Okay. We don't have access to mining drones just yet, but we'd at least be able to use it somewhat. Well, at least we can mine. If it's red, that means we can't do it, right? Negative level adjusted to 0. Oh, so these are negative levels. Alright. How about this? Mining speed. Okay. I'll give it a couple more rerolls. Got decent shooting. Okay at mining. That is great. Construction, cooking, animals. That is nice. Unfortunately, she is deaf. Oh, and she holds an urn. Why? I don't know. Let's roll again. Shooting, construction, mining is at least there. Medical, social, that is fine. And intellectual, that is amazing. Abrasive, certainty loss factor, okay. Just naturally upbeat, that is good. And reclusive, alright. I think she, Dominica Cantu, is our person. So Dominica, let's hope you're ready for this, because things are about to get weird. Only 14 minutes into the video. Alright. Alright. Gotcha. So where's Kanto? There's Kanto. Hiya. Oh. Alright. So let's immediately pause. Put everything on pause. We can probably reconstruct here. There's the monolith. Let's not deal with that just yet. So we got a big ol' river going through here. Let's take a look at our surroundings. What kind of map do we have? We have a pack of buffalo? Muffalo. Whoopsie. Legally distinct buffaloes. We have war machine bits there. Oh, there's a psychic tree here. Anima tree. There we go. We can probably post up in here as well. There's a big old puddle there. Over here seems kind of spookity. Maybe there's a nest in these mountains. And then there's all that there. So this looks almost for sure there's going to be some sort of bug infestation in there. I can tell you that for a fact. Alright. So where are we? Kantu. There we go. Alright. Kantu, we're going to need to immediately try to get this working. So, structure, we need walls of... What are these? What are these walls? This is steel. We have steel. Alright, so we'll select and no. And to select all the junk and allow it to be carried around. Okay. More of that will come later. We just need to immediately start on steel walls. We'll get this place built, repaired, all that. Good stuff. Alright. What kind of floor is this? This is limestone tile. I don't think we have any limestone just yet. But we can take out the slate walls for deconstruction there. Deconstruction there. Deconstruction there. Let's add a little bit of deconstruction there. Then we'll claim the rest of this as our own. Because this should allow us to now basically have a small settlement that we can start with. For now, I'm going to put down flooring. Where is flooring? Floors. Alright. We got sandstone tiles. Don't suppose we have limestone, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's put down some wooden floors. Actually, no, we don't have wood. Fine. Let's take some no. Yeah, concrete might be our best option. Alright. We'll fill in all these spots with concrete. Okay. Looks like now it's time to get a move on. Let me select all these and allow, and then select the silver there. Hopefully we can get some, whatchamacallit, some shelving. There we go. Oh. Let's make a steel shelf, because that's what our most abundant material is. Alright. To work, everybody. Huh? Yes, needs beds. That is another thing we need to do. We also should try to make a bit of a bedroom area. Alright. What are you? A bluebird. Alright. So, I'm going to set up camp here. Let us try to get some wind turbine. No, we're going to need a battery for sure. But getting some solar power would be nice. But one thing's for sure, we're also going to need a table. And there we go. Need a table, so we're also going to need to chop down some trees. That's right, it's shift to select various. Right. So this room should be good. At least for a good starter base for now. Okay, just need to get everything inside. Then we can start working on getting biotech stuff made. Mech rechargers and all that would be nice. But we also are going to need, where is it? Simple and high-tech research benches. I think we have enough for this. Do we have enough components? Looks like we do. If we can get everything inside, it looks like we're going to be just fine. But this one needs power, right? Oh wow, that is a big table. Alright. Put that there. Yeah, it's outdoors right now. But once we get the floor fixed up, we'll be just fine. Alright. So we'll go on ahead, put some more concrete down there, and there. Oh. And there. And then we'll put, I think this is even, right? Yeah, this is even. Alright, so then we're going to put some doors. Some steel doors. Right there and there. So this is our home for now. With everyone picking up everything and coming in, that is going to be helpful. They're all building stuff. Alright. So, let us see what we have here. So we can probably make a gestator and a subcore encoder. How much steel do we have? We have a lot of it still. They're just getting it moved in. So making a power generator room would be good. We could probably make a generator room maybe over further away from the bedroom. What's this? Twisted flesh? Okay. Good to know. So I'm not going to be touching the ominous eldritch horrors for now. At least until we get a little bit of a flow going. Just to help me survive, you know. So, we're gonna need a bed. I'd love to make a bed out of wood. Oh, this does need power. Okay. What are these two doing? Kantu, what are you up to? Repairing steel wall. Alright. So this needs power. We're gonna seriously need some power generation here. So if we make a small outcropping, let's dumping zone. Let's put that over here for now. Yep, I know, shelves and all that. But this is just to store the, whatchamacallit, the big chunks. Yeah, the chunks. Alright. So we'll get these scooched, these scooched, these all scooched over there, so we can put down a generator right here. And we still need to go out there and get some wood too. I feel like, Kantu, you should focus on the tree. Because the robot can repair stuff. They cannot chop trees. And I don't know why this robot's out here doing all the hauling over here. I mean, I guess those needed to be moved. I feel like these would be more important. Can you prioritize these, possibly? No? Okay. Alright. Kantu is getting these done. Once that's done, we could probably go ahead and make a bed. How much do we need for a bed? 45. For wood bed, we'll set it right there. And then, Kantu, where'd you go? Oh, going swimming. Why are you going swimming? I mean, I guess that's fine. The robots are over here dealing with the hauling stuff. But, I mean, as long as I make a... whatchamacallit? A roofed area, we should be fine to put down a generator in here. And then keep it fueled. It's going to be our main problemo. But once Kantu's done, we're going to need to chop these trees. So our little carry bot is getting a little carried away. So about 10% a day, those guys are going to be going down. You are steadily repairing these steel walls. Thank you so much. Alright, you, Kantu, you're eating. And then you're going to go and haul that. Alright. I'm fine with you hauling that, but once you get that over there, I'm going to need you to dig up this tree. Alright. I need you to prioritize the tree so that we can get enough to actually continue. It's already turning nighttime, and stuff's going to get real if you don't got a place to sleep. Where's this classed as a laboratory. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So, unfortunately, that's about all we got right now. I'm actually going to cancel this. Because it's fine if you just don't have a table to eat. You don't have anyone to eat with right now. But the robot is probably going to be working through the night. So, I'm actually going to assign you to group 2 for now. So I can at least separate the two. So this guy can work through the night on repairing, and you, currently wandering, can go into dormant self-charge. Although, I would like to move this inside. I'd like some more shelves, too. Yeah, this is an awful bedroom, but it'll have to do for now. Alright, I need a steel wall between here to here, here to here. The floor will be concrete, and then build a roof, so that way we can put down a wood-powered generator in there. And so, this little guy is just out here just resting. It's a dormant self-charge, so it's not going to be an amazing rest, but it's better than nothing. Con 2, you should probably be getting some sleep. Oh, you're a surgeon? Ooh. That's going to be really helpful, considering we don't have a doctor. Okay, need to get another shelf somewhere. Honestly, it might be better if I ditch the high-tech desk for now. And we can rebuild it elsewhere. Oh, this is part of its resources. That's gonna suck. Do we have enough for another shelf somewhere? Make like a, yeah, small shelf. Here we go. Alright. I'll make one here to store some of the extra, and one here to store some of the extra. Then I'll go in and wake up our little haul drone. So I can haul everything once it's done. And now that that's done, Con 2, you should get some sleep. So it is already, what time is it? It's 1 a.m. In real life and in game, wow. Alright, so. Yeah. Little mover drone is getting things moved while Con 2's digging. I also want... Where is build roof area? Here. So we need a roof here. Alright. So our little builder guy, yep, is going to start putting up some roofing. That is going to be extremely helpful to keep the generator all set. Wood fueled generator, and Con 2 is going to sleep. Good. But we're going to need a bedroom for them ASAP. Alright. But for now, they're hauling stuff over to there. Alright, so they're getting that built. It at least means you can start on a research project, which is going to be extremely good. Alright. And I think our little hauler guy is done, wandering. So I'll put you into dormant recharge for now. I think that's really all we can do right now, so we're just waiting till morning. I guess. Yep. Oh, wait, that is the real time. I was like, wait a minute. Why is that? No, it's because it is the actual time of day. Alright, Con2, can you... we shouldn't refuel the generator yet, because there's nothing it's connected to. Oh, but it is connected to that, okay. So then, we're going to need a chair. I guess a dining chair works, but a stool also works. Alright. Stool. Let the constructor drone go and deal with that. So that way we can get our setup going. And the hauler drone... Is it going to fill up? Yes, it is going to fill up the generator. Awesome. And so now we can actually start doing things. Alright. So research time. What are we up to? What are we up to? We have electricity. We have air conditioning. What we don't have is solar panels, fire foam. Alright, I'm going to put in some work for solar panels immediately. And I'm going to assign... where is it? Work. Here we go. Manual priorities. So, yeah. Let's put research as a priority. A slight priority, but a priority. And then, of course, we're going to do doctor, patient, and firefight, as well as bed rest. On the top there. Alright. So looking at everything, our robots are just kind of wandering now. With our lifter and our constructoid. That is A-okay. Our lifter could probably go on ahead and keep an eye on things. Whilst I make a really quick bedroom. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. This is just a bedroom for our friendo. So, put down some wood. Can we put down a torch? Fungus torch. Alright, let's put down a torch for now. Because it'll keep it nice and well lit. Do you... Oh. Because the temperature would go up. Yeah, produce a small amount of heat. It shouldn't be bad, but I would probably prefer a wall lamp. There you go. Wall lamp right there. So, get to constructing, everybody. Yep, there you go. And you are hauling steel to the blueprint. Alright, good. So that'll at least help designate some of the stuff here to all that. And then on the other side we can make a laboratory where we can start making robots. Which is going to be amazing. And then we can start actually moving forward with the game. So, I guess since Con2 is a little busy, can't really set up anyone for mining right now. But this should at least speed up this, since I'm not in laboratory. So this isn't a laboratory anymore. This is now considered Con2's bedroom. So we're going to need to move this over into the bedroom area for this not to be considered a bedroom. Luckily, we've already got the robots on that. And then we got the forbidding doors and all that. Problem is, how are we going to recruit anyone right now? So we're kind of all by ourselves. Compact machinery is going to be real nice to mine. What do we got over here? Mechanoid slag chunk? There's a bunch of mechanoid chunks over here. That wouldn't be bad to try to compost. Well, not compost, recycle. Alright. So whilst these guys are building, I'm going to have them reinstall it. Their bed. Over here. Why not? So that will no longer be considered Kantu's bedroom. It will be the laboratory. And it's fully powered. Yep, Colonist needs beds. It is now done. This should now be a laboratory. Awesome, awesome. And this should have 89% work speed. Why? Oh, room cleanliness is bad. I guess I could have her go ahead and clean up the place real quick. Can I have her clean? Yeah, clean laboratory real quick. That should help out a little bit with that. You are just around right now, so I'm going to put you on dormant recharge. So now she should be, yep, moving at a full 100%. Our little robot over here puts up the roof. How much more steel do we have? We are running low on steel, that is for sure. But Kantu's bedroom's done. Do we have enough for some conduits? We do. We could put some conduits through the walls to get some lighting in here too. Moving from here all the way over here to get some lighting. And then wall lamp to go ahead and light up the place. So this is turning out pretty decently, I'd say. At least an okay start. Alright. So now that we're doing that, this should also start giving a boost. Reading bonus is good. Alright. So she's researching solar power, which is going to be really damn handy in the near future. But also, we're going to need to make an actual lab over this side. So we're going to need to chop wood there, 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 this, and that. And over on this side, I'm also going to go ahead and make a small kitchen. So that way we can get some food going. Alright. But also, it seems like there's no dirt in here. I think we're good. But I think our little robot friend's about to track in some. Or not. Alright. Tracking dirt all over the bed, though. Now, yeah, research speed went down to 99 because room cleanliness went down. That's great. That is wonderful. Anyways, back to creationing. That should be all the conduits to power the bedroom light. And then we should be able to change the dark light. But this is an awful bedroom, apparently. Oh, rather tight, ugly, and dirty. Okay. Kantu, I am going to set your guys to be dormant for a minute. Kantu, I need you to clean your bedroom. And then Kantu can have some food. And then once she's done doing that, I'll have her clean her lab. And then no, and she got the whole place dirty again. Damn it! Kantu. Okay. We probably should start on having her focus on some of this as well. But that is probably going to be for next episode because I'm realizing that this is already a 40-minute long episode. But I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this episode of Rimworld. And yeah, hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.